he needs some big wins to do it. He thought he had one of those big wins in August when he battled Stacy McSwain. The 27-year-old surprised McSwain with his power, and in the 7th, he put Stacy down. But an often injured left hand was hurt again in this fight, and he couldn't throw enough punches to get the nod. He settled for a draw, the only blemish on his record. Tonight's assignment, Doug DeWitt, may be even harder, and he'll need 2 healthy hands. DeWitt, now rated 6th in the world by the IBF, remembers a big win he had the last time he was in the top 10. Here, he handled then contender Charlie Boston. His calling card, the quick left hook. Key losses set him back after this, but a win over Lenny LaPaglia his last time out has Doug DeWitt right back in the thick of title contention. Here are some keys to victory, at least from my viewpoint. For Tony Thornton, I think he needs to start fast because Doug DeWitt often gets off to a very quick start, so Thornton's going to have to offset that. Working the body. You can work the body against DeWitt, especially on the inside, and I think that's what Tony Thornton's going to have to do to slow DeWitt down a little bit. For Doug DeWitt, his problem always is to keep his intensity throughout a fight. He cannot have the mental lapses that he's had in other fights, and he needs to throw combinations. When he is throwing combinations down to the body and the head, he is one of the most effective middleweights there is.
It should be a good one. Thornton is the first to arrive in the ring for the main event, and he promised us this is the new and improved Tony Thornton we'll be seeing tonight. He admits that he's been a slow starter in the past. Now, you wouldn't know that by his record, which includes that his 17 victories, 16 knockouts. The draw is the only blemish on that record of his. So he's looking for power as the number 7th ranked man in the IBF. But his opponent, Doug DeWitt, has a world of experience as he makes his way to the ring now. He mentioned that he's fought Milt McCrory and Thomas Hearns. However, those were not winning efforts. But going the distance, certainly with Hearns, was an effort that earned him a lot of respect. He's been a fighter who's been up and down. He's perhaps a fighter who's an underachiever for the potential that is seen of him. But tonight he's got the steadying hand of Angelo Dundee working in the corner for him, and that can't really do anything but help. Let's go to the ring announcer now, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I would like to send a salute to a certain fighter who last week made boxing history. On behalf of Top Rank Boxing on ESPN and the King of Beers, Budweiser, we salute a gentleman who won his 4th world title in his many different divisions, 4 divisions. That's the hitman from the Motor City, Tommy Hearns, the WBC middleweight champion of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Sands Hotel and Casino on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, New Jersey, let's get ready to rumble. 12 rounds for the vacant USBA middleweight championship. Representing the USBA here at ringside is Marion Muhammad. All the other officials shall remain the same. The referee for this bout is Joe O'Neill. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue trunks with white trim. He weighs an even 160 pounds. He's from Glassboro, New Jersey. And as a professional, an undefeated record, 17 victories, only 1 draw, 16 of those 17 victories by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 7th ranked fighter in the world, Tony Thornton. And fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim, also weighing in at 160 pounds, from Yonkers, New York. As a professional, 28 victories, only 5 defeats and 3 draws, 16 KOs, ranked number 6 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug the Cobra DeWitt.
You got your instructions in the back. Are there any questions at this time? Shake hands, come out boxing. Good luck.
What do you expect, Al? All-out war as we've seen in previous bouts tonight?
Yes, Tony Thornton, and there's Doug DeWitt with Angelo Dundee, who is in the corner with him for the first time. He has to come in. He's not his longtime manager or trainer, but he's there to add a little sage advice to the DeWitt corner, and I think it's going to be a very quick pace from the beginning.
Again, Thornton with 16 knockouts and his 17 victories. He has power to be respected.
I think from a skill standpoint, purely from a skill standpoint, Doug DeWitt has more skills. He's a more refined boxer when he wants to be. Has much more in the way of numbers and punches in his arsenal. But he doesn't always fight that way, and that's where the mystery comes in. And what Tony Thornton does have is very good power.
Well, DeWitt is more experienced in terms of number of bouts and caliber of opponent.
Yeah,
he brought Thornton along very slowly.
There's no question DeWitt is by far the toughest man Thornton has faced.
And when Thornton's not doing this, he's delivering mail. He's a mailman in New Jersey.
And he recently tried out for a small role in Homeboy, which is a movie that Mickey Rourke is starring in that's being shot in this area.
You could certainly give advice about roles like that.
After my many movie roles.
All one of them, right?
Well, two, actually. Let's not be too
They are plural.
just barely.
Good chopping right there by Thornton.
Good right by Thornton. He surprised McSwain when he knocked him down with the right hand. Because most people talk about the left hook of Thornton, but he's got power in the right. DeWitt going downstairs to the body. Now, the left hook of DeWitt is terrific, and there he doubles up with it.
So quick.
It's very quick, but he just doesn't use it all the time. There it is again. The elbow there by Thornton. Good right by DeWitt. What's missing right now from DeWitt's arsenal, and much like Lenny LaPaglia, who we saw, he's got a very good jab, but just doesn't use it that often.
Another good right from Thornton.
This crowd very much in Thornton's camp, of course. He's from nearby. DeWitt from up in upper New York, upstate New York. So the crowd is definitely behind Thornton here.
Half a minute to go in the first round.
And it is a quick pace, just as we anticipated.
And Thornton intent on, as we said earlier, making it a quick pace, avoiding the slow starts that have plagued him in the past. So they are on their way en route to possibly 12 rounds to decide this USBA championship tonight. Stay with us.